Outside of planet Trenzilore, not Trenzalore in Doctor Who world, there are a group of Dalek ships and TIE fighters hovering about. Sam's ship flew by. Sam looked on the scanner in his ship and was horrified what he sees. "Oh God! There's Dalek ships, TIE fighters circling around Trenzilore," Sam said. "I may be banished from the planet, but I'm talking about saving lives. I need to warn Banger." Sam tries to use a communication device to contact Banger, but it wasn't coming through, so he has no choice but to land. Sam's ship materialized in the corridor of the ruler's tower. Sam stormed out of the ship. Meanwhile, Banger sits in his office, and a henchman looked at Sam in the footage, so he informs Banger. Sam came in. He tries to warn Banger, but he then interrupted, Sam saying, "I thought I made it clear not to enter this planet ever again." So then Sam quickly said, "Yes, I know, you're clear, but listen, there's a Dalek." "Silence! You didn't listen to me. I did warn you, Sam. Because you disobeyed my orders, you will be sentenced to 20 years in a cell, and you will not be allowed to enter planet Earth ever again." Sam ended up got teleported inside a tiny green cage with no doorway. Oh, great! He didn't give me a chance to speak. The Trenzilore's going to be destroyed any minute if he doesn't listen to me and get me out. Ghostface landed his ship in Trenzilore, went outside the door. "My planet is under a threat. I must warn Banger," cries Ghostface. While he runs through the city to get to Ruler's Tower, a Trenzilord race, looking up, getting the glimpses of Dalek saucers and TIE fighters. Sam is grieving inside a cell. "By the time I get out, I'll be 44 years old. What am I going to tell my girlfriend that I've been in prison for 20 years and I'm not allowed to go back to Earth again? In fact, I don't think I'll be alive to tell the tale, because we'll all be gone by then." Ghostface argued with Banger inside the office that there are Daleks and Stormtroopers are coming, and they may need Sam's help, so eventually Banger teleports Sam back out the cell and reappeared in President's office, being confused. Banger said, "Be grateful, you will help us fight." So Sam said thank you, and then turned around and really confused when he sees Ghostface. So Banger told Sam what Ghostface warned him about, and that Sam should thank him. Ghostface, however, said he hasn't forgotten the day on planet Burvos. Sam, Ghostface, Banger, Trenzilord henchmen got the defences ready. In the sky, as the flying saucers hovered, there are swarms of Daleks landing in the planet's surface, firing lasers from their guns and shouting, "Exterminate! Exterminate! Exterminate!" Inside a Dalek mothership, there's Davros watching the attack on screen, and behind is Dalek Emperor. "Isn't this a perfect target, Emperor?" Davros asked. And Emperor Dalek answered, "Yes, Sam will feel the pain, as the Doctor feels the pain losing his kind." Trenzilord City is in flames, there's big smoke and people dying. As purple flare effects on dead Trenzilords, Dalek shot them to stop them from resurrecting, which kills them permanently. Sam ran out of President's office, telling Banger and Ghostface that he knows how to fight the Daleks. Then Ghostface follows. Kerstar confronts Daleks and said, "Ah yes, I remembered when I sent Sam on a mission to Skaro." Then Daleks exterminate Kerstar. As he's about to resurrect with purple effects showing, Daleks shot him again and he's dead forever. And same thing happens to Chipoji. So the Emperor Dalek plans to move the sun in Trenzilore closer to the ground. After Sam shoots few of battle droids from Star Wars Expanded Universe with his anti-time device, he finds Emperor Palpatine sitting on a rock saying, "Good," laughing while seeing Sam in anger fighting. So then Gargantos, a giant octopus from Marvel Universe, crawls around and chases after Sam. Emperor Dalek orders Supreme Dalek to load a tow rope from the sun, so the Daleks operated the machines. Sam runs into Ghostface, so Ghostface said to Sam, "You're right, so we'll help each other just this once." As Daleks, Cylons, battle droids, Decepticons and Battling,s the Trenzalore bats, came by, Ghostface fires black laser beam from his hand and Sam shoots with his anti-time device. After the battle, Sam quickly ran off and Ghostface gets exterminated by a Dalek. "Blast these Daleks!" Ghostface shouted. So he destroyed a Dalek with his laser hand. So he dies, but then resurrects himself into his 8th life and said, "The war is still on!" Sam reunited with Davros, so Sam angrily asked Davros what the hell is the meaning of this. So Davros explained it wasn't his plan. he got dumped into a war zone that's planned by Dalek Emperor. Sam offers Davros his hand so he can save him, but Davros believes that Sam is trying to kill him. Sam kept begging Davros to come with him, but it was too late. Gargantos grabbed Davros and ate him, so Sam got away whilst listening to Davros screaming. Inside the President's tower, Sam shot few Cylons with his anti-time device. Then he ran back inside his ship. He puts his anti-time device down, looks on the scanner and discovered that Emperor Dalek plans to control the sun to destroy the Trenzilore and wipe all the Trenzilords out. Sam was horrified and felt like he can't leave the planet. He needs to stay and save everyone because that's what Skellingman would have wanted, but he also wouldn't want Sam to die. Sam ran back out of his ship and ran into the office to see Banger and said, "We have a problem. The Emperor Dalek is going to control the sun. The tow rub is deadlock seal. I was able to move the Earth back once, but I can't move the sun back." Banger was horrified and said, "He's going to wipe us all out." He also suggests that everyone should quickly get off the planet, and Sam agreed. Sam ran back into his ship again. He pressed the button and it dematerialized from one place to another. Ghostface meets a blue snake and said, "Hello, who are you?" "Grant Pence the Snake. Nice, maybe you can be my friend. Help me get off this planet." Meanwhile, Telf gets exterminated. "I'm on your side, Daleks. I'm not on Sam's. Please don't exterminate me, please," cried Telf as he dies, and glowing purple effects appear. The Dalek exterminated again, which kills him permanently. While Basilings and Decepticons are attacking, Sam has got the TV working, but it got exploded into pieces, and Sam shouted, "No!" It was a Dalek that blasted it and said, "You will never save the Trenzilords, you will die with them." Sam destroyed that Dalek with his anti-time device and admitted, "The Dalek is right. There is nothing I can do. I can't save the Trenzilore. I can't save the Trenzilord races. I'm useless." But then there was a heavy stomp sound. As soon as Sam turns his head around, he sees Galactus. Sam used his sonic screwdriver to scan something, and he suspected they still got those chemical weapon mixture, which also kills Trenzilords permanently. So Sam outruns Galactus. "The all-powerful Galactus cannot lose," Galactus said with his loud voice. Sam hid under the scrap while Galactus fired a laser beam from his helmet, which killed half the population, and half of the planet is burst into flames. Sam, with his tear rolling down from his eye, watches Galactus attacking. In the President's office, Trenzilore henchman has got reports of Galactus' attack, and reports it to Banger. "No, this is the end," cried Banger. Sam encounters with GLaDOS. "Oh, you found me," and Sam replied, "And you're still a cheeky GLaDOS." Supreme Dalek informs Emperor Dalek that the tow rope is ready, so Emperor Dalek says, "Let the burn begin." As Ghostface and Grandpent, the snake, goes on a hike in a wreckage planet, Ghostface has found a teleport device lying around and said, "At last." Ghostface watches the sun is lowering down to the ground. "Oh no, the Dalek Emperor has finally done it," he said. Then Dalek exterminated Ghostface again. "Oh, couldn't you show some respect?" he shouted as Ghostface dies with Grandpent crawling on him. Pressing the teleport device, he resurrects himself into his 9th life. Sam sulks around in the wreckage as he watches the sun lowering down and shouted, "No! Daleks have manipulated a sun. I can't do it. How can I call myself Sam Birkinshaw if I can't save anyone? I've let Skellingman down." Sam gets down on his knees with tears, and then he hears a familiar voice calling for him, so he looks up and there is a ghost of Marcella. "You didn't let Skellingman down. You're still a hero," Marcella said. So Sam, who's confused, asked how is he a hero when he can't save anyone. So Pizza the Hutt's ghost and Versa ghost appeared, which surprised Sam. So Versa went on to say, "There may be nothing you can do, but all that matters is that you've tried your best. It shows you care about everyone." He also added, "You may not save them, Sam. All Trenzilords are going to die, but you still have a chance to save yourself." Sam thinks it would make him a coward, but Versa said, "Not if you tried saving other lives, which you did. You need to get out. Don't die. You are needed to save planets and multiverse. You are the last hope." And Pizza said, "Which is why you need to save yourself. We knew we picked a right human being to transplant a Trenzilore DNA inside. You know a lot about multiverse. You watch them on screen. We believe that you have heroism in you. Sam agrees, and thinking he could wipe the Daleks out, Sam stood up and found electric cannon lying around, so he picks it up and gets it ready to fire at the Dalek saucer. Boom! There's explosion inside Dalek saucer. What is happening? Emperor Dalek asks Supreme Dalek. Sam is destroying the saucer. The laser beam will kill him. So the laser beam shot from Dalek's saucer fired at Sam, so he fell as he screamed in pain. Sam is badly wounded, his head is bleeding. I've just been zapped, he said. Sam eventually destroyed the Dalek saucer with a cannon. Trenzilor's henchman and Banger gets exterminated by Daleks. Ah, this is my last life, sir. I enjoyed all 10 of my lives. Nice knowing you, henchman said. And Banger replied, if Sam makes it out, he's the last hope we have. So they both died, and Daleks shot them both to stop them from resurrecting, despite the henchmen can't resurrect anymore. Gateway portals are open. Battle droids, Cylons, Decepticons, Palpatine, Galactus, GLaDOS and Gargantus are back in their universe. Sam, who's mortally injured, walks back inside his ship. He closes the door and presses the button which dematerialized his ship. Trenzalore is full of flames. The planet is just nothing but ground, fire and river of lava. The planet Trenzalore shatters with rocks. Sam's ship is flying through space caught on fire. Sam lay down on the cupboard where his console is and shouting no as he's grieving and going insane. Sam puts his hands on console to support himself standing up. So he slowly walks to his bed and climbed into it. He rests his head on the wall. Sam watches sparks on his console and he makes a speech. Earth it is, the long way round. I may fail to save Trenzilords, but I will not fail to save humans, my people. I will always be Sam Birkinshaw. Heal myself. So he then closed his eyes and stops breathing. So then there's purple flare effects on his face. As soon as it fades away, Sam is breathing again. He opened his eyes and said, remarkable. So Sam, in his 9th life, watches his console in flames. The interior changes into a more futuristic looking bedroom with a TARDIS-like console in the room. Sam's ship on the outside is still blue, but the silver line around the top is now gold as it's flying around in the universe. Sam closed the wardrobe. He got changed into black skinny jeans, shoes and jacket with a blue jumper. Sam landed his ship in the Newcastle alleyway on Earth, so he walks out of his ship and looked up in the sky, remembering what happened just before he lost his 8th life.